Imagine a world without Lego. No Star Wars Millennium Falcon meticulously built, no intricate Ninjago temples, no joyous click of two bricks connecting. For many of us, Lego isn't just a toy, it's a fundamental part of our childhoods, a symbol of creativity, imagination, and endless possibilities. But what if I told you that less than 2 decades ago, this iconic brand, this titan of play, was teetering on the absolute brink of financial collapse? We're talking $800 million in debt, factories shutting down, and experts predicting its imminent demise. How did the company behind the most recognizable toy in history find itself in such a desperate situation? And more importantly, how did they pull off one of the greatest corporate turnarounds ever, transforming from a dying relic into a multi-billion-dollar entertainment powerhouse? This is a masterclass in strategy, innovation, and returning to your roots. The untold story of Lego's near-death experience. And how did they stage one of the greatest corporate comebacks ever? Not just a business story, it's a testament to the power of understanding your true purpose. Let's dive in. You're watching the rise, fall, and epic comeback of Lego. Stay with me. Welcome back to the Click the Merchant Tree, where we dissect the strategies behind the world's biggest brands. If you're fascinated by business insights, incredible comeback stories, and want to understand how companies truly thrive, or fail, then you're in the right place. Before we unravel this incredible Lego mystery, do me a quick favor. If you're excited for this deep dive, smash that like button right now. It truly helps this video reach more curious minds. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future explorations into the world of business. To understand Lego's fall, we first need to appreciate its incredible rise. From a small workshop in Billund to a global icon, let's rewind. The Golden Age and the Seeds of Doom. Let's start with the Golden Age. Lego was founded in 1932 by Ole Kirk Christiansen in Billund, Denmark. The name Lego comes from the Danish phrase leg godt, meaning play well. For decades, Lego was synonymous with quality, creativity, and simple, open-ended play. A shift to plastic led to the interlocking brick. It patented in 1958 a stroke of genius, the stud and tube brick. Simple pieces, infinite possibilities with a finite set of pieces. The 60s, 70s, and 80s were a golden era. Lego was a staple in homes worldwide. They innovated with new themes like Lego Technic, which allowed for more complex builds, and the introduction of the iconic minifigure in 1978, which added personality and storytelling into every set. Sales were booming, profits were high, and the company seemed invincible. Lego became a staple of childhood worldwide. But as the 90s drew to a close and the new millennium dawned, the world was changing rapidly. The digital revolution was in full swing. Kids weren't just playing with physical toys anymore. They were captivated by video games, the internet, and a new era of entertainment. Lego, riding high on its past successes, started to lose touch as screens competed for attention like never before. Time to unpack what went wrong. Facing declining sales and increased competition from digital entertainment, Lego's leadership panicked. Instead of doubling down on their core strength, they started throwing everything at the wall, hoping something would stick. They embarked on what many now refer to as the era of bad ideas. Complexity crept in. They diversified wildly. They launched expensive, complicated, and often ugly new product lines like Galador and Jack Stone that barely resembled traditional Lego and confused their audience. They ventured into lifestyle products, clothing lines, and even tried to become a fashion brand. They opened Legoland parks, which, while popular, were massive capital expenditures that drained capital. The system of play began to dilute. The essence, the brick, was at risk. Then came a dangerous diversion, and it got expensive, very expensive. Crucially, they lost focus on the brick itself. The number of unique LEGO elements in production exploded by 400% between 1997 and 2004. Think about that. 4 times as many unique molds and pieces to manage, manufacture, and stock. This led to insane complexity in their supply chain, ballooning costs, and diluting the essence of what made LEGO, well, LEGO. Fewer and fewer pieces were truly interlocking and reusable across themes. By 2003, the numbers were terrifying. LEGO reported an annual loss of $800 million. Their financial reserves were depleted. Experts were openly questioning if the company could survive. They were, quite literally, days away from bankruptcy. The question wasn't if LEGO would go under, but when. In this darkest hour, a new leader emerged, Jürgen Vig Knudstorp. He wasn't from the family, he wasn't a toy veteran, he was a management consultant brought in with a clear mandate: save LEGO. His task was monumental, and his approach was radical. Knudstorp immediately began a brutal but necessary process of simplification. He started by slashing the number of unique LEGO elements by a staggering 40%. This was a controversial move, as it meant discontinuing many expensive molds and effectively killing off entire product lines. But it was essential to bring costs under control and regain manufacturing efficiency. He refocused the company on its core product, the interlocking plastic brick. He reminded everyone within the company what made LEGO special: the open-ended creativity, the system of play, and the joy of building. This wasn't just about cutting costs, it was about rediscovering their identity, open-ended creativity. Knudstorp also understood something crucial. LEGO wasn't just a toy, it was a platform. He recognized the passionate community of adult fans of LEGO, or AFOLs, and began to embrace their input and creativity. This marked a shift towards collaboration and understanding their most loyal customers as pillars. But simply cutting costs and returning to basics wouldn't guarantee long-term survival in the rapidly evolving entertainment landscape. This is where LEGO executed their true strategic masterstroke, leveraging lore and licensing to become a media company. The first step was doubling down on licensed intellectual property. While they had dabbled with it before, most notably with Star Wars in 1999, which was a lifeline in their darkest days, Knudstorp fully embraced it. He understood that these licensed themes like Star Wars, Harry Potter, and later Marvel and DC didn't just sell toys, they brought with them pre-existing lore, rich stories, characters, and worlds that captivated children and adults alike. Manufacturing discipline and simplicity restored margins. Licensed themes brought ready-made worlds and characters. This was brilliant because it solved 2 problems. Relevance. It made LEGO relevant to kids who were obsessed with these franchises. Storytelling. It provided built-in narratives that transcended the physical brick, allowing LEGO to engage audiences on a deeper, more emotional level. But the real genius was understanding that these licenses weren't just for physical sets. They were platforms for an entire ecosystem of entertainment. This led to 2 masterstrokes: highly successful LEGO video games. These weren't just tie-ins, they were critically acclaimed, fun, and introduced LEGO to a new generation of digital natives. The LEGO Movie. A cultural phenomenon that wasn't just a toy commercial, but a genuinely beloved, critically acclaimed film that reinforced the core message of creativity and imagination, while also driving insane sales of existing and new sets. It cemented LEGO's position as an entertainment powerhouse. Relevance soared with beloved franchises. Lego wasn't just selling bricks anymore. They were selling stories, experiences, and entire universes. They had transformed from a toy company into a fully fledged entertainment brand, using their core product as the foundation. This move wasn't about abandoning the brick. It was about giving the brick context and narrative depth. The results were nothing short of spectacular. By embracing simplification, focusing on their core, and strategically leveraging lore and licensing, Lego didn't just survive, they soared. Sales skyrocketed. From its low point, Lego's sales increased sevenfold in a single decade. Profitability, they moved from a massive loss to annual profits in the billions of dollars. Brand power. In 2015, Brand Finance declared Lego the world's most powerful brand, surpassing Ferrari, a toy company. Today, Lego continues to innovate. They've embraced digital building instructions, augmented reality experiences, and continue to release groundbreaking sets that appeal to every age group. They understood that their true value wasn't just in the plastic, but in the infinite potential those plastic bricks unlock in the minds of builders. Listening became a competitive edge, from the brink to a blueprint for modern brands. Here are the takeaways. So, what can we learn from Lego's incredible journey from near bankruptcy to global domination? This isn't just a feel-good story, it's a powerful business lesson for any entrepreneur or company. Know your core. When crisis hits, resist the urge to panic and diversify wildly. Instead, return to what makes your product or service truly special. Simplify, streamline, and perfect your core offering. Embrace lore and experience. In today's market, you're not just selling a product, you're selling an experience, a story, a connection. How can you add narrative, emotion, or a sense of community around what you do? Adapt, don't abandon. Lego didn't abandon physical toys for digital. They integrated them, creating a harmonious ecosystem where physical and digital enhanced each other. Understand how new trends can complement, rather than replace, your existing strengths. Listen to your audience. The AFOL community was a huge asset. Your most passionate customers are often your best source of innovation and feedback. The Lego story is a powerful reminder that even the most beloved brands can stumble, but with the right leadership, a clear vision, and a willingness to adapt while staying true to your essence, an epic comeback is always possible. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What's your favorite Lego memory, and what's the biggest lesson you took from their incredible turnaround? Let me know. If you found this deep dive valuable, please give this video a huge thumbs up. It helps the channel immensely. And if you haven't joined our community yet, now's the perfect time. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you're always in the loop for more insightful business stories. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.